It's currently 11:30. I'm about to take a shower, have some dinner, and hit my workout because I'm not gonna go too crazy, just push-ups and stuff. I got work tomorrow, but hey, sleepless nights, right? That's what I said. I wanted to go have fun and play ball. Now it's time to lock in and work. So I still haven't taken any trades. As you guys can see, this is a brand new combine. I decided to reset the evaluation for the simple fact that, I mean, I just didn't like to see me being in the red, right? Like, I was tired of that shit, and it only had like $200 left to it, so I was not even gonna mess around with that. So right now we're still in this 1 hour gap, as you guys can see here from the red lines. We've been battling with that level all morning, since 8 a.m. Keep in mind that's 10 a.m. New York time. We've been battling with this range, right? We did tap into the Asian session lows, that blue line right there. We tapped into that, grabbed that liquidity, but we're still in this gap, right? I would like to see a move later on throughout the day, but for right now I'm just sitting on my hands, not doing anything. And I mean, just waiting to see what price presents to me. Might wait till 9:30, but for right now I would not take no trades. And the only reason that I'm resetting the account is because it's more of a mental thing, right? If I'm in here seeing all the losses and that I have small capital, I am being very conscious about the fact that, like, oh, I can't lose, you know, I'm focused on losing money. So it's more of a mental thing, right? And I mean, it's cool. We start fresh from new. Now I know that for the 50Ks, I gotta attack that shit on the micros. I'm not doing no crazy shit because a full contract on the a full contract on NQ will pretty much kill my account, right? Now, knowing that, I mean, I feel more confident because now that I've been trading the MNQ for a couple days, it's like I got the groove of it, you know. When I first started seeing 5 contracts, it was like crazy. Like 5 it was too much, but now I got used to it. Right now I really got to work on clearing this up, clearing my goals. But honestly, I don't really know what I want to put if I want to start my goals today, because it's still the 26th. We still got like 2 days left for the month. For those goals, I'm gonna just really think about those for the next 2 days. Honestly, I really want to work on my goals. But yeah, we barely made it home after work. I got here like at, I want to say 7:55, like a couple minutes before 8 a.m. Market open had already done a move. But we're still in that 1 hour gap. So we took out the Asian session highs. We are in that 1 hour range still. And price hasn't decided to do anything but bounce from the Asian session lows to the hourly gap. So I wouldn't even try to be in a trade right now. That price action doesn't look good for me. I don't really, you know, like I wouldn't even try anything right there. I really wouldn't want to try anything with that price action because, honest opinion, price is not going nowhere for right now. Maybe at 9 we have a move or something, but yeah, for right now I'm just sitting on my hands and just observing the market. But now with the better point of view and perspective, because like I resetted the accounts, it's a whole different vibe when you come into the charts and you see a fresh account and you don't see red, right? But yeah, on that note, yesterday when I went to play basketball, like I told you guys on yesterday's video, I didn't want to at first, right? Because I got so many things to do. But bro, I needed to touch back with that reality, because when you're over here grinding, you're isolating yourself. When I'm over here grinding, right, isolating myself from distractions and all these things, I felt myself getting burnt out, right? And I was preventing the burnout. Literally, I was like, you know what? I was like, I know you don't want to do this shit. I know you don't want to go hoop. How can I say it? Like, I get too in it, you know? Like, it just fucks with me mentally, and it's like, oh, I gotta go hoop and all this shit, which in reality, I don't really have to. But it was a great hooping session. I kicked some ass, bro. And keep in mind, I haven't played basketball in like 6 months. Ever since I started this grind, like, I haven't hooped, right? 6 months, keep that in mind. I was going crazy. I hit the last threes. I didn't want to record, bro, because like the whole point of me going over there was to decompress from everything that I'm doing at home and just be in the moment, just pretty much enjoy myself and time with my friends. You feel me? Like, I was not trying to like do too much. and I'm not that confident recording in front of my friends yet. Like, I don't go fuck what they say, bro. And most of them, like, pretty much were telling me that they like what I'm doing, that to keep on going and all these things. Like, it was good praise, right? It was not anything negative or anything. Like, I already knew, like, they fuck with my shit, right? And that helped me too. But it's like, it was more of me just being me, you know. When I play basketball, like, I just touch back to that comfort zone, you know. Like, that's what I did growing up, and it's something that pretty much allows me to be myself and just forget about everything that's in my head, and just, you feel me, like, it just helps me forget everything that's in my head. Pretty much just gives me a clearer mind, and I needed that because I was having a very pessimistic mindset, for the simple fact that, I mean, I'm over here failing and I'm doing all these things, but I'm telling myself this shit. I'm doing a lot, bro, compared to other people, and the feedback that I got from my friends is like, bro, you're doing, like, the reactions that I got from them was not what I expected, and the reactions that I got from them was something that I'm not telling myself, you know. Like, when you're over here, I'm the type of person that I'm a fucking perfectionist, bro. Like, if there's a minor error with something, a specific thing, that's like, it'll cook me, like, it'll really get me. And just going back with them, just getting that feedback, and just seeing how far I've came from what I was, bro. I was still over 200 pounds, and I was not getting up. I was not even touching the damn rim, bro. And yesterday, I was fucking, oh, that shit was crazy. I didn't expect that for myself, but I mean, I be working out every day, you know. It's not like I'm over here. I'm not in basketball shape, though. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Like, I can't fucking hoop for it. I can't run for shit. Like, I can't. You'll get like 2 good games out of me, and that's it, right? But I needed that little confidence boost. It set the tone for the rest of the week. It set the tone for myself. It pretty much lifted me up. It was what I needed, right? I needed that shit in order for me to become more confident in myself. Like, I know what I'm doing, and then me explaining to my friends how trading works and all these things, just having the conversations with them, bro. Like, it pretty much showed me how much knowledge I got and how I changed as a person, and pretty much it shows me that I'm in a good place and that I'm doing the right things, right? And then seeing the impact that I'm having on some of my friends, and like, yes, you'll get some friends that just really don't understand. Some people won't really understand, bro, and they just want to do their own thing, and they don't really care about anything else but their own little world, right? They think that going back to that fixed mindset, they think that they got everything in control. They think that they know everything. But if I can make an impact on the people closer to me, that shows me that I'm doing the right thing, right? And God is letting me do these things. He's giving me the voice that I needed when I was younger, bro. Trust me, everybody that saw me was like, bro, you're back. I'm like, what you mean? It's like, oh, you're back. Like, I needed to hear that, you know. It's like, oh, the old you is back. And I knew I was this back then, and it's like, I just let myself go, right? I'll make some breakfast. I'll be talking too much. I don't even have shit in the fridge, just fucking eggs, bro. Shit. Now I got some yogurt and some eggs. I'm gonna make some breakfast right now. Honestly, I don't really have nothing planned. Like, even in my days off, bro, I just be recording at the crib or just outside. But I mean, shit, like, my life is kind of boring. I'm a dad and I'm a worker, bro. Shit, what y'all want? I just be showing up every day, right? Trading and doing all these things. Maybe I'll just, I don't really know, bro. Like, what the fuck can I do? I just be talking too much, right? But price is still doing the same thing. Let me show you guys. Price is still staying in that range, bro. Like, it's been in this range for a minute. From this wick to here, it hasn't moved from this. So it hasn't even filled in this 1 hour gap, or it hasn't even pushed away from it. You know, like, it looks very manipulated because it's not leaving no gaps. You see that? Like, when price is moving like this, it's being manipulated into this area, right? Now, you see this displacement. This was yesterday, right? 7 a.m. That's I'm 2 hours behind on New York. Just heads up. But this is the market displacing. The market is moving rapidly away from something, right? It was displacing away from these highs. Like, you can tell right here. This is the first candle of this gap, right? Of this initial displacement. the market was displacing rapidly away, fast as fuck. And what did we come into? I think it was like a 4-hour imbalance. Yeah, we came into this 4-hour gap down here. It's small, but I don't know, y'all could see it. Let me, like, on that blue line, you see we got the gap right here. Then we wicked it once, had a reaction from it. We came back to it. We did not fill it in, but we had a reaction from it. We came back almost into it and then had a reaction from it. So price is always going to displace when it's reaching for something, right? Displacement is just the market going after something. You guys can see here, we went after this area down here. But now these moves are very, I don't want to say choppy, but they're very, they are manipulated, right? The market is moving slowly, and pretty much a lot of traders just got trapped in that price action. Like, somebody might have gone short once we took out the Asian lows. When I first started, bro, I would have seen like, oh, we tapped into this gap pre-market. Oh, we took out the Asian lows. I would have gone short here and just got cooked, right? And somebody would have gone long after taking out the Asian lows and potentially gotten some good. What could that be? 192. Oh yeah, that's damn near a 200-point move. But longs would have been the way as soon as we took out Asian session highs, right? I mean Asian session lows. But we're just consolidating in that 1-hour gap. You guys can see to the left, we got that gap right there. But yeah, we're just in that range. Maybe in the next hour, I mean it's in 2 minutes, we'll see something. But I doubt that shit. So I'm going to just stay away from the markets. I don't know if we got news tomorrow. Monday, bruh. We didn't have news today? That's crazy. We got news tomorrow, so, oh, that's pre-market. Okay, cool. What about Friday? We got news also, pre-market. Pre-market because I'm 2 hours behind, so this will be 8:30 New York time. My time is 8:20, 8:21, right? No. Yeah. What the fuck? Nah. I'm tweaking, bro. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, price is not really doing anything right now. We'll see. We'll see right now. I'll keep you guys updated, but for the moment, I'm not taking no trades. Y'all can see price is opening slow and choppy. You know, if it wanted to fill in that gap, it would have pushed forcefully. Like, it's catching some momentum, but like, you know, like it would have just popped up and just had a reaction from it. But I mean, it's just slow, bro. And I wouldn't want to get caught in this price action. Yes, this would have been a great move. It would have been a long ass trade though. But in reality, like, what would have told you to go long here after taking the Asian session lows? Potentially a rejection, but this move was quick, right? And keeping the higher narrative in time, like, we tapped into this gap, but I honestly would have gone short here after taking the Asian lows because it happened at market open 30 minutes before, I guess. Fuck it. But then going to the 4-hour time frame, there is no inefficiency to the left. Like, that's the thing too. That's why I would go short, because unless price open up forcefully, the next inefficiency in the market is fucking damn near 697, 300 points away, bro. That almost 400 points away. So in my honest opinion, the only reason why I didn't take a trade is because literally on the higher time frame, there's nothing indicating that we will go higher, right? Any inefficiency on the left already got filled in, except this 4-hour gap, right? This blue line right here. So that's why I'm just staying away today. It's been crazy these first 3 days. There hasn't been no news, which is crazy. Only Monday when the president spoke, but I mean, yeah, Tuesday he spoke too. Monday and Tuesday we had the president speaking, so like, I guess, but like nothing major happened, right? The price action was just slow and choppy. So we'll wait for tomorrow and see what happens. Potentially tomorrow we get those big moves that we need to rebalance everything. But yeah, right now, like, honestly, bro, I don't really see anything that would push me to buy or go long. Because yes, if we invert that 1 hour gap, it still don't matter, because I mean, there's nothing to it to on the higher time frame. You feel me? Like, yes, we got this, but I mean, potentially fill it up. I know this bread is unhealthy, bro, but the butter that it got, like the garlic butter that it got, I'm gonna cook the eggs in that butter, and bro, that shit finna be so good. Currently making my breakfast. I got the water going for the coffee. About to smack down the breakfast, take a shower, and head out to work. Bro, I just hopped out the shower, right? I swear, I can't wait to get my camera. Let me show you. I already got the SD card here, but this phone keeps running out of fucking storage. So that's weird, because I was looking for the camera. I was looking for the SD card, but I can't find it. That's weird, because I bought that shit with the MacBook, so. Because I was getting the camera like a week after that, but never did. I'm gonna have to do some digging in my fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that shit later, but right now I'm headed to work. But this phone keeps running out of fucking storage. I'm tired of this shit. I can't wait to get that camera. Fuck. Pull-ups is something that I'm trying to master, bro. I'm trying to master the pull-ups because I know this grip is easy, but now with the wider grip or with the closer grip like this is harder. But we'll get to it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to knock out half of my workout. I do 4 rounds at night of a full body workout, so I'm trying to get that shit done right now. I got my meal prep. It's not a meal prep, it's like the leftovers of what I made yesterday, which is a chicken pasta, so I'm gonna eat that. And then I just want to back test. But yeah, pretty much that's all I got going on right now. Whew. See, one thing is I'm staying active, I'm in shape, right? I consider myself being in shape. But bro, being in basketball condition, like my conditioning and all that shit when it comes to basketball, or like I'm nowhere near where I need to be, but it just showed me that I gotta work out a little bit harder, because I'm doing enough for the average person, but like to what I was, to how I used to perform, I was keeping up with them, don't get me wrong, but it's like I was getting gassed out quick. My legs felt very heavy. So that's something I really gotta work on, but let me get to it.
What is your mark?
Finished the workout. My phone keeps running out of storage, bro. Damn, that's crazy. My phone keeps running out of storage. I can't wait to get my camera, like I keep saying. Right now what I'm gonna do, heat up my food, clean the kitchen after I make my food, clean some dishes that I left in the morning. I was too much in a rush. I'm gonna look for my SD card because I can't fucking find it, and now that shit's tripping me. Probably my son grabbed that shit, that little motherfucker. But great thing, I ended up doing the squats. Like, my legs are gonna kill me, but I mean, it is what it is. Now I only have to do the other half. Now I only have to do the second half of my workout at night. But feel good out overall. I really feel good, and I'm gonna push myself to go harder on my run. And yeah, I'll catch you guys once I'm on the charts, back testing, and just going over what happened today on the market. Pretty much want to give you guys my thoughts on the market. It ended up playing out, but it was very slow. The market has been acting very weird. I'll just explain to you guys why market experience matters, right? Let's get to it. Ended up finding this shit. Like, I knew I had it somewhere, but I forgot. I left it in my glove box. Why? I don't fucking know why. But we got it. All we need now is the camera. Damn, 512 gigabytes? Yeah. This shit finna be what's gonna save me from spazzing out because I ain't got no fucking storage. Let's go get this food ready and carry on with our day, because it's barely 2 p.m. bro. 2:30, but the day's still barely starting. Honestly, just because I'm at work doesn't mean that life around me is not happening, right? And now, like, the weather is fucking sticky and shit. Like, I want to say winter's pretty much over in Arizona, so this shit getting hot. I hate the weather. I hate this shit. I fucking hate it. I hate the cold, but I'd rather be cold than hot, bro. Like, fucking the heat out here is crazy. I'll catch you guys once I'm on the charts. Man, this shit is so good. I'm so hungry after the little workout. Protein pasta with chicken, and then we got the bread. Yes, sir. What I wanted to go over with you guys was the reasoning why I did not take a trade today, right? So, coming into today, right? Coming into market open, which was around 7 right here, right? Like I tell you guys, my strategy relies on a higher time frame inefficiency, which in this case it was on the 1 hour, because on the 4 hour we did not have any inefficiencies whatsoever. So the higher time frame that I was basing off my entry model and everything was a 1 hour time frame, right? We have this 1 hour gap right here that was created by this displacement on yesterday's market open, reaching for this 4 hour inefficiency, like I think I mentioned earlier on this video, or probably on yesterday's video, right? We have this 4 hour gap right here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's a small area. Like, that's the 4 hour gap right here that we have. We tapped into it once, traded off of it, tapped into it again, traded off of it, and then came back into it. Now on the 1 hour time frame on this green line, you can see that yesterday, Tuesday, at market open, this is what we did, right? We came into that inefficiency. We did not rebalance it because we did not fill it in. Nah, we did not. Let me move this to the box. Yeah, we didn't. I want to say barely. Yeah, we barely filled it in today, but keep in mind, this displacement was created yesterday at market open because price was reaching for that inefficiency. Pretty much how I enter trades. There has to be a higher time frame narrative that is indicating me we're either going down or we're either going up, right? There has to be an inefficiency in the market that price is going to seek after, and it has to be time based plus taking out Asian session liquidity, right? So here we see on Tuesday we did not enter because price did not follow my trading plan. It didn't come into this 1 hour gap up here. I'm still debating if it tapped into it, but I don't even think it tapped into the Asian session highs. But who knows? We had this 1 hour gap as well, the Asian session highs, and what I normally want to see at market open, if we already took out Asian session lows, I want us to take out the highs, and if we're pairing it with the 1 hour gap, seek the inefficiencies in the market if we're going lower or we're going higher, right? But you guys can see we displaced rapidly yesterday at market open. Today, coming into market open, it was not a forceful push. Keep in mind, we had already taken out Asian session highs during London session. New York session came around. We took out these lows, right? But still, keeping everything in context, I didn't want to enter for shorts here because this move was very very slow, right? We want to see volume like this. You see this volume, this move. We want to see that, and we did not see that volume. It was very choppy, and price was literally balancing. I think I have it on my Discord. Price was literally just balancing between that 1 hour gap and the Asian lows, right? It was just balancing around that level, and you got the Asian lows out here. It was just balancing around that level, right? So I didn't even have enough confirmation for me to enter, right? Potential entry would have been at 10 a.m., but see, everything was so slow. I would have wanted to see this setup play out at market open, just like this, right? Taking out these lows, wicking back up, filling up the gap, and then just dropping lower, right? Because price needs this momentum. It needs this liquidity just to keep on pushing higher. Just as it pushed lower drastically, it reached up here to fill in this gap and just drop lower with all of this momentum, right? Plain and simple. It just didn't happen during my trading session. I mean, I'm usually only trading from 7 a.m. possibly all the way to like 8:30. Keep in mind I'm 2 hours behind New York session, like I'm always repeating. But some people don't tend to understand that. I mean, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty much why I did not trade today. And like I said, I resetted my combine, so we are not going to force anything. And I mean, tomorrow we got news. Tomorrow's Thursday. We got news. We got 2 red folders 1 hour before market opens. So let's see how that goes. Also Friday, and the market's just been moving kind of weird lately. We've been dropping drastically overall, like across every single pair. Like we've just been dropping. So US 30, the S&P, like the S&P 500 too, like we're all dropping, right? So I know S&P and Nas correlate with one another, but like everything is just dumping, right? And I mean, we'll just have to wait and see how the market opens tomorrow and what we get formed and what we formed during Asian session. But for right now, I do see this 1 hour time frame, this 1 hour gap right here that we traded into to potentially drop lower into this range right here. Remember, like we filled it in, but still, like we have these lows down here, you know. But I am not going to make a bias right now or anything, because I mean, there's not that much context to it, right? We still have the Asian session to finish. We still got London session to come in and do its thing, and then, you know, we go from there. But yeah, one very important thing that you guys need to understand is that learning what price is gonna do comes with market experience. You gotta understand that you gotta spend a good amount of time on the charts. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for around 6-7 months now, and I am barely getting the hang of it. This past week that I've been losing, it was just me missing my entries and chasing price, right? It's minor mistakes, and I know I've been saying this for those of you who've been part of my audience for a minute now. I've been saying the same things, but I mean, trust me, I'm saying it because it's the only mistakes. And it might sound easy, but once you're on the charts, once you're doing these things, once you're live trading, once you are seeing the numbers, once everything besides technical analysis is pretty much on you, like once you're in there, it's like, whoa, you know, like the mind has to be strong. Emotions shouldn't be part of this, but at the same time, we're all human, you know. And majority of us who are beginner traders, majority of us who are getting into trading is because we need to change our lives. We want to change our lives, right? For the money. So we tend to pretty much relate this to our current situation, and trading is something that you got to learn first and master. The money comes after, right? The money's going to come after. I'll see you boys on the next one. It's a lot. I feel like this video is all over the place. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just been all over the place today, honestly. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one.